Hi, I'm Caitlyn. Watch Marvel, make me a hero. I am a project manager in new media at Marvel. My favorite part about managing projects, people, groups, anything in that regard really is the problem solving. I look at it as that problem solving is a creative effort in its own endeavor. And I'm a huge people person. I love talking with people. So any opportunity for me to get to know someone new and establish that new connection and relationship, I absolutely love. I was probably about 18 years old the first time that I had heard of Marvel. My father being the most excited maybe I've ever seen him and saying like, I'm taking you and your brother to the movie theater. We're going to go watch this thing that I was like, and he starts babbling on about Iron Man. And I'm like, I don't know what this is or what this means, but sure, Dad, he's really excited, let's go. And so he went, and it was just like watching him like a kid in a candy store. It was a side of my father I have literally never seen. And then he brings us home, and we had my father's childhood dresser, and he brought it and he showed it to us, and there was a mirror on it, and there was a little Iron Man sticker of him with like the bullet head, and just telling us how much that meant to him as a kid and how religiously that was the one thing he cared about as a kid, was to go and get the Iron Man comics, and how much he loved Tony Stark. And it was just, he'd never shared that with us. The power that I really wanted to bring into this character was light and energy, because it's something that exists everywhere at all times, whether you can see it or not. She can use it as a levitating force that would kind of push her up, or move at the speed of light, which would be very, very fast. But predominantly she would use it for gathering into energy balls if she needed to use them as an attack, or beams in that regard. But she much would prefer usually to channel them into the form of a weapon of some sort. And then she can just channel the energy through that to form the shape of a sword. I would like my superhero to look like me. Like, she's strong, she's solid, it's just average body type, because anyone can be a superhero. For her hair, I would like a similar kind of cut to mine, but more brown fading into blonde. And the blonde, especially when she's using that power and pulling upon energy, it would just kind of glow. So my personal favorite color is purple, and then the black just being purely functional, and any kind of armor, I think I would want it to be that gold that would really complement the black and the purple, and white for accents. Knee-high boots for sure, leggings so it's tight, close to her body but easy to move, and a bodice that is armor but it's comfortable, and then a partial skirt that would have this belt where she would kind of keep the handles for all of her weaponry that she would channel through. Some gloves, maybe that have got some cool cutouts. I also would love to see her with a tiara, not overpowering and nothing that would fall off her head when she's in battle, but gives her a way to channel and control the energy around her mentally. I would say that she's a street level hero. If she ever got pulled into a galactic level event, I am sure she would absolutely step up to the challenge. That is so cool! I love her armor up top and her belt. That sword is so cool. And I don't have high heels, which is amazing. I love how all of the weapons are different. And then there's obviously the big sword that is her go-to weapon. Oh, you can tell that her hair is glowing too. And it looks so cool. I'm really, really excited to show this to my family, just knowing how much the Marvel brand means and has meant to us throughout all of these years. Thanks, Marvel, for making me a hero.